Hello. Just before this video.
Bye.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Just before this video started, Jan was like, "Let's hope we have a fun time," and I'm concerned.
You should always have a fun time.
Because we always have a fun time.
That's what life's about.
We always have a fun time. Today, we're doing a recipe from Robin, who it's a delightful.
Where did Robin receive the recipe from?
It's an old family recipe.
Oh.
That's an old with an
that
E.
apparently has been simplified to the point of impossibility of ruining it.
We are not smart men.
I take umbrage to that.
I've watched our videos back, Jan. We are not smart men.
I mean, we're trying our best. You can't always be the best, but you can always do your best.
I like that confidence. Let's go. So, it's banana loaf.
Yes. Not even a title on here. That's how simple this recipe is. You just gotta follow it, and what will be will be.
We've got to hope.
So ingredients: you use 2 bananas. That's bananas for you non-odd sandwich folk. 2 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. 4 ounces of soft butter, preferred type. 10 ounces of plain flour. That's the ones that, you know, come in a plain. Cinnamon to taste. 3 ounces of light brown sugar. 6 ounces of sugar. 2 eggs. 1 egg. 2 egg. 2 ounces of chopped walnuts or any nuts. So, nuts.
You don't even need nuts.
3,
I've confirmed this.
You could go
You can go
nut-free.
nutless.
You could go nut-free. And this would be perfect for an allergy-suffering individual too. Unless you
They're
have
allergic
diabetes,
to flour.
And you can't have sugar or gluten allergy, so you can't have wheat.
I believe you can have sugar, you just have to watch your sugar intake.
I think it depends on the type of diabetes and how serious it is.
I need to educate myself.
3 ounces of milk. I'm assuming that's just the same situation as everything else. Just do everything in the same ounces. You know, as if it was cups.
Yes.
You cook it at 150 degrees, which I'm assuming is actually going to be 130 fast in the fan oven.
I can ask.
Seems very low.
I can ask.
Okay.
I just have to do this while not on camera.
I'm blocking the view.
James.
You can't see the phone.
I hope not.
I can see your face. They can see my face, and it's probably horrifying. This is such a strange episode already.
It's fine.
I could have just put the paper, but
You could have done, but no, you were creative and used your own mug.
My own fizz-on.
I don't think we're going to get
I'm going
any
to
sort
start at 150. It ends up being less, then obviously we just turn it down. Boop. Right. It takes an hour plus extra if it's not cooked in the middle. And the alternative is that you can go, instead of going bicarb and plain flour, you just go full self-raising, but you need 8 ounces if that's what
What's the first step?
Preheat the oven to 150 degrees C.
Well, it's good that if you just stick it to 150.
That's what I've already done. I just explained that. You
down.
clearly were not listening.
Pull it down.
I
So
think you've got a message.
you need to grease a loaf tin and line it with grease with paper. That's your job today. I've got to mix the wet ingredients together. So that'd be the egg.
I want to easily be able to remove the loaf later. Loaf tin. Now it's the loaf tin in here. I'm assuming the loaf tins are in here.
They should be.
I see a loaf tin of sorts. These are all, yeah, that's all cake, circular cake tins and the like. Did you receive the message?
No, she's tipping. She just sent a message. She's tipping.
For some reason there's a pizza cutter in the tray drawer.
130, yeah, so you're right.
It's almost like I am aware of things.
Don't kick my booty.
Now, do you want to go red? Le Pack? Or unbranded? That's a slightly darker red.
I feel like we should use Lurpak.
But it will give you a slight ding-ling at the bottom.
Okay, then don't use the Lurpak.
I'm just saying. It might make it easier to get out as well, because it's less surface area touching on the loaf.
Jam's bringing out science, making me
How dare
question.
you bring out science and make you question your life choices?
It's not a lack of questioning choices.
Lack of choices? What?
It's not a lack of questioning life choices. It's the overabundance thereof.
Oh shit! That's why it's not.
Mix
That's why it's
the
not.
wet ingredients together.
Panic!
What has happened?
Panic! This is what happens when you allow mother to play Tetris. Everything breaks. It may fall apart when the next person opens it, but that's not my problem.
So, it says mix the wet ingredients, which means
Well, first I need to grease a loaf tin and line it. So I'm both greasing it and lining it. So I'm going to use the butter. Going to get that butter all up in here, all up in.
So, I have a problem.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm assuming the numbers are underneath the heading to tell us what to do. Because it's not a case we're going to add the milk and then I'm being told to add more milk.
It says mix the wet ingredients together.
And then it says 1, 2, 3. And then you cream the butter and sugar together, but they're not wet.
So this clearly has not been foolproofed, has it?
Then you combine the
You
eggs
grease the
and add the
tin and
milk.
blah blah blah. You mix the wet ingredients together, which is... Well,
It's
the
a- it's
only
clearly
wet
a heading.
ingredient is
It's clearly a
eggs
heading.
and milk.
It's clearly a heading, so we got to cream we've got to cream the butter and the
Combine
sugar.
the eggs and then add the milk. What? Yeah, I don't know why you would need to mix the wet ingredients together first. There's only like 2 wet ingredients, isn't there? Which is the eggs and the...
Yeah, so let's get started, shall we, on measuring things out. This camera is not sitting to my head today.
We'll fix it. Sort it out.
It's not being cooperative. Jam's just smear it in. That's not a face I want to see when you've got butter involved. Oh no. What goes on with a face like that? Also, Lenku told me to give you this. Boop. Boop.
Thank you, Lenku. He's my friend, Ku.
He's your friend, Ku. Oh, that's precious. Just like the friendship.
The way you said that was like it's gonna be taken away from me. It's like that's precious. Shame if something would happen to it.
It would be an awful shame if someone
So we're greasing this up,
greasy it out.
and then we're gonna
Grease
line
it
it
out.
with paper too. So that's greased.
Grease lightninged.
And I also have held this for a little bit, so it's a little bit softer than it was.
Okay,
Because
that's fine.
we didn't get it out of the fridge, which was bad. Always get things out the fridge.
We're working in ounces, right?
Well, I feel like otherwise we've got to convert everything.
Yeah, I'm just
Freedom units.
doing what needs to be done. It says mix the cream, the butter, and sugar. So I need to know
Pardon me.
4 ounces of soft butter. That equates to about 100. Probably about 110
Baking
grams.
Oh God, why do people put crisps in here? This is not the crisp place. Greaseproof and baking paper.
4 ounces of butter. Butter, get it right. Otherwise, jam might be the butter wizard again.
Butter wizard. And then you want a choppy.
I know how to butter jam. Well, I don't know how to butter you.
Good. Yeah, well, first of all, why the hell are you buttering jam?
I thought I was a butter wizard. You're messing with my measurements.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. It's 4
Is that
ounces.
going to be good enough? I feel like I should cut the paper to allow it to sit maybe a bit better. That's good enough, right? Good enough.
Just gonna,
It's not like anyone's watching.
just gonna,
It's not like it's on video or something crazy.
just gonna pass the knife through.
So you're going to cream the butter and the sugar together. Am I going to start the creaming process?
Shh, you wish.
Start the creaming process.
I'm gonna just pour that in there.
And then we need sugar. Shall we do the sugar straight into the bowl?
Yeah, we can do that.
What are you doing? You're making such a mess.
You're being pointless.
That's
Annoying. To me.
right.
You're questioning me.
I need a wood spoon, which is this. This is a wood spoon.
Wait, so we're adding all of the sugar?
Well, yeah, it says to add sugar.
Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere again to add the different sugar.
Literally, you're
Like,
mixing the two sugars to provide a different taste from just one type of sugar. So what we need now is we need 3 ounces of the light brown, which is what you're doing right now. That's 2.3, 2.7. Keep going, my boy. Keep going, my boy. 2.8, 2.9. That was more you touching it than...
yes, it was.
Right, now we immediately swap to other sugar. And you want 6 ounces of that bad boy.
Is this white sugar?
It's golden sugar.
Which is basically-
technically not the best sugar that you could use in this moment.
How
but
much sugar was it?
6 ounces, so just make it up to 9. You don't need to do anything. Just use the numbers as numbers and count. I'm so assertive with. Well, I guess we're gonna have a really
No, you just get a spoon.
Yeah, mixing the golden granulated with the. You went so over. You can always just throw it in the bin. I don't advocate waste, but just put it back in the bag and carry on.
I can't because the bag is closed. I need you to open the close.
Well, why don't you ask? You make this so difficult. Bye bye, sugar. Can I just measure it? Can I just measure it in a straightforward way?
I did. The bag's weight suddenly tipped.
Oh.
bollocks.
9.2. I would say that's close enough. Oh, Graham's going for a I mean, it's sugar. It literally like mixing 2 types of sugar is not the end of the world. That's
Fuck it.
Told you, it's fine. Fine. Why did you almost break a bowl? Why would you do this? Calm down. It's only baking.
I'm just gonna cream this.
Oh, I thought I was creaming.
No.
Wait, no, I'm not.
What? Were you being promiscuous?
No.
It's my word of the day.
Do you even know
today.
what promiscuous means?
No.
Well then.
Just like saying.
Graham needs to do the sugar, cream it good and rub it together like you should. Wiggle the sugar, move it around. At the moment you have mixed 2 types of sugar and stuck it to the outside of some butter.
What is with you? Why are you all giggly?
Oh, giggly. Because you ruined it.
I didn't ruin it.
You just made it extra sugary.
It's not even a lot of sugar.
That is a shitload of sugar.
No, it's not. It's 200 or something.
There's more sugar than bread at the moment.
Well, yes, because it's just sugar and butter. You have other ingredients to add. Of course, it's mostly sugar at the moment.
Why do you think I said at the moment? It means at this moment.
It's just a redundant statement.
You're a redundant statement.
You're redundant.
Do you need a hand?
No,
I've got 2 available.
it's fine. You could be weighing
In
things
a
up.
pinch. Foot.
I'm not angry.
Just disappointed.
Basically.
Cream that sugar together. Make it moist with your spoon.
Yeah, the butter is just still a little bit too firm.
Yeah.
So it's
I
just
didn't
not-
do the thing I said I was going to do.
No, you didn't hold. You didn't cradle
We'll
the
just
butter.
start the video by holding butter and then not actually mention why. Combine the eggs and then you add the milk, sieve in the flour, bicarb and cinnamon.
Getting there. Don't sigh. Shit. Well, there's some of the sugar gone. It's fine.
Good job.
I just swore as well.
Oh, ruin that kid content.
We could just dub over it. I'll say something funny like pickles.
Oh, pickles.
Or big bees. Big bees.
Keep on mixing the sugar.
Why are you looking at me like that?
There's nothing I can do at the moment. I'm just.
You could judge the eggs.
They've already been checked. Mother went through the eggs thoroughly.
I was hoping you'd be like, court is now in session as I judge the eggs.
This one is clearly guilty. It's got a little bit of hair on top. It's trying to cover its bald patch.
I think it's failed.
It's got a little tattoo too. It's been in a gang, a biker gang.
I don't think the house
They're
like
coming for us!
the
I don't know if
bike.
that was even caught on the camera. Like there was a loud bang from the door as I talked about eggs and tattoos. Obviously, not all people that have tattoos are in a gang. I should just clarify this. It's just very predominant in gang culture and has become a stereotype. I'm quite fond of this egg. I don't really want to break that one.
Why?
I just felt there was so much power in my hands that I could have crushed it. Good job on creaming though.
Oh yeah, so that's pretty creamed.
Yeah, except for all of the large lumps of butter.
Don't sass me.
Okay, I'll leave.
Don't sass me! Come and cream then! Come and cream! You think you can do better? Oh wait, I've done all the job for you.
No, you haven't. It's like, look at the man. I've done all the job for you. It's like literally lumps of butter.
Done all the job for you.
No, you haven't. You were just doing this.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't just doing
I'm
that.
just sassing you.
No!
He gives it out, but he can't take it.
I'm gonna destroy that egg you love so much.
I don't know which one it is.
You're right, but I could try.
Name it.
Just use all the
You'd
egg.
feel bad about killing a named egg.
I didn't name it, not my problem.
You could say the same thing about people.
Well, no, that's different. This is an egg.
That egg could be a living bird.
No, it's not, because I believe all of them should be correctly.
Would you not hear about the woman that bought a load of eggs? She was...
Jam, I've had colleagues at work have the thing with chicks. They've got chicks now. They've got little babs.
Yeah, like basically she bought a load of...
I can still see lumps of butter.
Yeah, I'm not finished and I didn't claim to be finished. This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I'm surrounded by perfectionists that don't give me the time.
Can you overcream?
No, I mean, depending on who...
Maximum
I'm
overcream.
sure depending on who you ask and depending on the subject matter. But this is clearly getting to the point of being creamed. And as obviously the butter gets softer and gets worked into the other building materials for the bread, the banana bread, I'm not surprised you ask me to help with the creaming because I've had 5 years extra creaming experience.
You creamed when you were 1?
No, I'm just saying in my life I've had the chance to bake and cream more than you.
Yeah, but I helped Mum cream cakes before.
Yeah, that's alright. I was doing it before you were even born.
Oh, that's a boast.
Don't really know if it is really.
Oh, I was creaming before you knew how salty.
Oh, look at that. I made a little Swiss roll.
How salty is sugar.
Sugar and butter.
I don't even know where I was going. I don't even know why I said the word salty. I meant sweet.
Yeah, two very different. Umami.
What?
Just saying different tastes on the tongue. Umami is the savoury taste. I believe this is...
Sweet's not savoury.
No, I know.
So it's not two different umami.
But you said salt, sweet, and I said umami, which is a third one. And I believe one is acidity. Maybe. I don't know.
Most of this video has been spent creaming.
So far, let it get there, Graham. Jesus, you're always in a rush.
I'm not in a rush. I'm just aware that maybe the word creaming is becoming too odd to say.
Said it too much. Oh, I found a bit of extra butter.
See, you're not doing a great job.
I will hit you with this heavily weighted and buttered spoon.
That is a pretty sugar-laden spoon.
It was heavy in my hand. It was well balanced. I could have easily used this as a whip.
Like a mace.
+2 to buttering, creaming, and murder.
+2 to creaming.
Yeah, I think that's all of the
Yeah,
butter.
I'd say that's pretty well creamed.
Would you? Would you?
Well, obviously you had my help.
Right, it now says
Egg me.
Cream, its announcers combine the eggs.
Egg me.
And we're not going to have this one. Wait. How round was I holding it? Well, it's not these two. Yeah, it's definitely that one.
I don't think I've ever broken an egg on
Do you want to?
on the video.
Do you want to?
I think
Or are you worried about...
I'm worried, but at the same time...
You don't do that. That is a bad technique. I mean, it works if you want to do it one-handed, but...
You want me to just press my fingers?
No. You bang it.
Last time you did that...
Yeah, but I was too forceful because I was used to eggs being quite solid. No. Look. I'll show you with one, and then you hold it, and you're going to hit like the side.
You know I've cracked eggs before,
on
right?
a flat surface, and you're going to do that until there's like a little dent, and you just pull it apart. That wasn't actually the best example. Right, and then you just pull it apart. Not ruined. Ruined it. Can you open the bin for me?
It made like a little space.
Are you going to correct your mistake, sir?
What have I done?
Hmm?
How have I done that?
Because you haven't hit it hard enough.
Made a little spacesuit egg.
You made an egg Eve
Made a little spacesuit egg.
from Wally.
Eva.
Just keep on going, keep on believing you. Oh, a little bit of pop. There you go. And not a little bit, not even though you fucked that up, you didn't get any eggshell in there. Oh, that was a horrible sound.
Wow.
Yeah, cracking eggs on video is actually quite tense.
Well, it's not tense, it's just, you know, I went in at the wrong angle. I went for a sideways.
Yeah, you kind of want to pull apart on the longer side, not the shorter side.
But in the moment, like...
In the moment.
In the moment.
I just wasn't thinking.
I could see the whites of their eyes. Oh. Oh. Okay then.
Right, would you like to weigh the other ingredients into a bowl and then we can sieve them in? That, I would say, is combined, sir.
So we need another bowl.
Scale is over here. Scale of the task ahead of you. So, you need to weigh in... well actually, we need to add the milk.
I was going to say, you've jumped a point because this is
Yeah,
dry
I was thinking
ingredient.
of you weighing that while I add the milk.
I don't think you were.
I'm going to add 3 ounces. There's ounces on this side.
Is it ounces? Yeah, it's ounces. Ounces for plain flour is 10.
Can you confirm that you believe this to be 3 ounces?
Nope.
Please.
Too busy.
Please.
Too busy.
Please. Also, don't let your tea go cold. That
Too
would be a crime
busy.
under the British law.
That'll be the second tea I've made cold today.
Oh, double lawless. Oh shit.
I take confidence in the fact that Jam has said the words "oh" and "shit."
And then you're gonna have to sieve that.
I know.
Wait, what? Why is there?
It's 10 ounces.
Just checking.
I read, James.
Do you? Do you read?
Jane Austen was a very good novel.
You've never read Jane Austen.
I did.
Can you just confirm that
For
you believe that
school.
to be 3 ounces?
3 ounces.
I mean, it might be a little bit over actually.
How do you know it's...
That's 4.
Oh, right.
That's obviously 0. I think slightly over.
Probably slightly over.
Oh, come here. I'm so confident I'm going to put myself away.
Yeah, that's better. There you go. Ugh. So, add the milk, boy.
Cool. We'll mix that together forever. Have you weighed anything else?
Nope, just the flour.
Okay, because we sieve the flour and then we sieve other stuff, so you may as well just put all of the stuff in there. And
Yeah, but I'm here to...
I'm here to assist with making porridge.
I was going to say, it looks very porridgey.
Right. It says sieve in the flour, bicarb, and cinnamon. The cinnamon to taste. How much cinnamon do you want to add?
How much cinnamon does it say?
Presumably, it says to taste, but you can't taste it. So I don't understand.
Do I have to text again?
Okay. No, I think just add a little bit of cinnamon.
How much did we add that last time we added cinnamon?
Probably like 2 teaspoons.
Well, there you go then.
At most. I mean, you make it once, and then you do it again.
There you go. It's Ted.
I don't like this.
I don't like this. Sieve in the flour, bicarb, and cinnamon while mixing. So
Why do they
bicarb.
make it? Why just give me one spout and then it doesn't come out everywhere, you piece of...
A teaspoon of bicarb.
We're in the 21st century and we can't even make a cinnamon dispenser.
Teaspoon of bicarb. Teaspoon of
That's
bicarb.
good. That's good enough.
Teaspoon of bicarb.
Yes, I'm aware.
It's a teaspoon of bicarb. Don't kill them.
I will turn them off.
I will turn you off and deal with you later.
So it says teaspoon. And then you sieve that in. And then you do the bananas.
We've made like quicksand is essentially what we've made. Where is the nice small sieve?
That, I don't think that's really necessary. That's really for...
Well, I'm going to have both.
Are you going to mash the bananas?
Can do.
I feel like that should be your role.
I feel like more into the mixing side of things, but you know.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
So if
We
I
need a big one.
mix...
If you mix, I will gingerly sieve.
Yeah, that's gingerly. You're missing the bulb slightly. Just FYI. I like how you put all of it in one go instead of allowing me to mix it freely.
Yeah, well maybe I wanted you to work for it.
Work for what? Banana bread?
Yes. Sieve in, mashed bananas. Right, okay. Wait, I'll just use the flour bowl. Which bananas do you want to go for, Jan?
Smallest and biggest.
So this one.
Actually, no. I think we should go that one and that one.
Okay.
No real reason other than the fact that that one stared at me funny.
Stared at you funny.
Yeah.
You, James, earlier you were holding them and waving them around like pistols.
Yes, and I was going pew pew.
Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew
Thank
pew
you for
pew.
bringing that up.
Listen, I just want people to know you're a jovial lad.
Jovial.
You're a mad lad. Some would say.
I'm not mad, lad.
You're a mad lad.
I'm mad.
You're a mad lad.
Lad.
Compost.
Compost.
You're a compost.
How dare you? Although I am tasty for flowers.
You're tasty for flowers.
Yeah, like flowers. If you poured me on a flower, the flower would be like,
Are you hungry for apples?
Hmm?
Nothing. I just asked if you're hungry for apples.
Concerned because there's quite a bit of lumpage in here.
I sieved! I sieved! Oh, there's some lumpage. Well, maybe that's because you're not very good.
I was told I need to use my wrist more for mixing, but the problem is when it becomes... it's like you need quite a firm wrist. So instead I wiggle my butt, and I wiggle my spoon.
This is an accident waiting to happen. This is tears waiting to cry. I really should like put this down.
And you better not put the other bowl away because we're gonna need to. Ah, sorry, I forgot that you're using that to squish the bananas in. We also need to weigh the
Weigh the what?
chopped mixed newts. Excuse me.
The mix.
Are we going to add a little bit of nuttage to the top?
Yes, we're going to drizzle some nuttage over the top.
Good. Any cream?
You meant to put butter on it. It's like a loaf.
Mushy mushy. Mushy in the banana. In a bowl. Ham never loses control. The banana mashing process. Mushy mushy.
How mashed does it need to be, do you reckon? 'Cause that's pretty...
You don't want it completely smooth because you want some lumpage in there, you know?
That's pretty good.
Yeah? So pour in, sir.
Oh, I thought I was going to have to scrape it, but that's pretty...
Pretty fluid.
We can just use the same bowl.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it just gets...
Now we just need to weigh the chopped nuts. While I mix this, unless you want to be... Oh, that was quite a large bit of banana in there.
See,
I trust Ham's judgment.
chopped nuts.
Mostly.
22 ounces, Jesus. I almost said went 20 ounces.
20 ounces of nuts That's more than every other ingredient.
That's more than the current total weight of the cake.
That's how you really bulk it up. It's also how I work at the gym.
We wanted an assorted nuttage.
Yes.
Add the mash.
Right, this bit you lightly mix.
Add thy chopped nuts. Lightly mix, don't overwork. This should result in a thick cake-like batter.
It's a pretty cakey mixture. Really give it a shake because you're going to end up with that unless you want me to. Cool. Oh, did we turn this down to 130?
Yes, I did.
Good boy.
Did it like immediately as we were told.
Right, so all I'm going to do is fold
Just
it
fold it.
a couple of times.
Shit.
Ruining the kitchen.
That's not folding.
I mean, that's folding.
Folding is where you take the bowl and you have it on its side and you like just...
Well,
There you go, it's done. You've got a cake-like batter.
well done. You did the thing. Good job, he says sarcastically. Like an ass. Right. You want me to pour? Pour
Yes.
into there.
Pour and I will judge. Bow, 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 bow. I can see the cake burning. Bow, 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 bow. Look at it go.
Could you hold the bowl for me? Just like that. That's pretty good, thanks. Oh,
Fucking...
that wasn't my fault. The cake wanted to attack. Good thing it didn't end up on my face. It's because I was scraping the top of the bowl. And it lost control. Oh, shit.
Why you like this?
Turn it, turn it. There you go. Cool. So there's some down there. There's some there.
Foolproof, they said. Nothing would happen, they said.
What I'm going to do. It's just because I don't trust that bit there.
You don't trust it.
Nope.
You're a good judge of, you know,
Trust.
cake trust.
Many moons ago.
Many moons ago, I was talking to a delightful vanilla sandwich when, suddenly, betrayal. The jam doth slide from it and untune my lap. And I was distraught, for jam is
You're
sticky.
going to put it in the oven, give it a little jiggle and put it in the oven.
Yes, there you go. Take that.
I'm not taking
Take
that one, I've
take
just
that.
got like crap on my hangings.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Alright. Do you need assistance?
Yes, please.
I feel like you need assistance.
Yes, please.
You need assistance?
Assist. I made support.
Oh, there's some further down as well. So let's ignore my failures. Hopefully that becomes a delicious thing.
So we'll be back
In an hour.
in an hour.
So 36 is 7:36. Now we've got to clean up, have dinner, and get prepared for the next part.
Are you ready
Don't really have much of a choice.
to taste this?
Now, do I? Right, well, Ham had to...
This will be delicious. Let us cut it
Ham
up.
had to do a stream.
No. Tell no more. We're going to eat this. We baked this. We're going to eat this.
No.
We're fine.
Right, how do you even... There we go.
It looks really good for a cake. I didn't realise cakes had functionality. Oh no, there's the cake. Look at that cake.
Oh, look at this.
It's a loaf.
It's a loaf.
I like the chunks of butter that I clearly creamed.
That's not butter.
That's clearly butter.
That is BENAN.
But so we ended up doing several of the knife test.
Yeah, I
Before
mean,
concluding,
there's one there, one there, one there, and one there. And
before concluding,
it's because
that we needed
put
to make
it
it hotter.
130, and I have a suspicion that 150 was the fan temperature, because it ended up being in the oven about. I mean, with the temperature fluctuating down because of you opening the door several times,
yes,
it was at least 30 minutes extra time that it needed.
Do you want to get something we can serve this? I think
I was just going to say a little plate.
But we need something to cut it.
A big plate. Just do a big plate. Then we could put it in the...
We could just move it onto there. Why we waste a plate?
Because you're going to want something to cut a slice onto anyway.
Yeah, but you just use that.
Don't cut that. That's not chopping board.
I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna
Yes,
cleave
you are.
this. I'm not gonna
Yes, you are. Right.
lift it out. I'm very glad we've not had any problems with the old tins. We've been very good with that.
Well, it smells delicious.
I'm kind of tempted by an end bit.
It smells banana-y. Brace yourselves. He's going in for an end bit. That looks nice.
Nice cross section.
It looks, you know, the nuts and give myself a nice big old chunk. It looks moist. It doesn't look dry, but it's obviously baked. That's the only thing we need to really stress is the baking time of an hour, really dependent on the temperature.
I think as long as you give them 150 as the temperature, they can work it out.
Work out from there, guys. Figure it out on your own. Now it's my turn to... It's got a nice little crust.
I was told you could have this with butter. I think cream. Cream might be a good choice.
But it's not... I feel like it's moist enough that you don't need to butter it. You could easily have this as just a cake. I know it's designed as more of a loaf. But the amount of sugar in it is more of a cake.
Oh, 100%.
It's good.
Jam's loving his slice. I'm loving my slice. I'd say obviously I've got more of a crust on mine.
Well, yeah, because you've got the outer bit.
But I don't mind that. I quite like that.
Graham, in crust we trust.
It's very kind of Robin to share her family recipe, and maybe it will become a family recipe for other people and be passed on from generation to generation. Maybe in the future, all they'll be raving about is banana bread, and it'll be Robin's recipe, Robin's family recipe.
Raven about.
Robin Raven.
I think what would be amazing is if in the future, like space travel and shit, and they're like, what food do we take? We should take Robin's banana bread.
And it just flies off into space. And an alien eats it.
It's the first thing baked. And we meet an alien race, and we're like, sup? And they're like,
Banana cake?
what do you have for us human beings? And we're like, Here you go. Some sick mark banana bread. And it causes a civil war.
No, with beef.
No, but in amongst their society, because there's those that have the banana bread and those that do not. So we make peace with an alien race, but it causes the downfall of that alien race because it's so good.
I feel like it's fair. Also, did you get rid of the knife? I was going to have another bit, but that's fine.
There's plenty of knives in the world. We don't have just one.
It's fine. I think that's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, it's got some nuts, so it's nutritious. It's also got a lot of sugar, so it's nutritiously full of sugar. In a nice way, though. Because technically, that's probably actually less sugary than the lemon bars. Or
yeah,
anything.
Lemon bars is we have a smaller slice. And it's definitely seen as a dessert thing.
Yeah. But I remember reading a recipe and people, like, I think Mum was saying there's a lot of sugar. It's about what you'd expect.
Mm-hmm. And this would have been a lot easier if we had been told.
I'm aware that there's loaf liners.
There's literally in this cupboard.
Loaf liner.
Which perfectly fit in there. But we weren't told.
Right, well.
Mother is super prepared. When it comes to baking, she's super prepared. But she doesn't pass on that information. But yeah, so I mean that still came out. Look at the sides. The sides are
Loafy.
If we'd actually cut the thing and folded it and done the thing, ain't got time for that.
It's fine. I think that's a job well done.
Yeah.
Well.
What are we going to make next week?
Don't know. Short term. Surprise me.
Maybe we actually do a loaf of bread. Although that tends to need like proving and stuff.
Proving. Takes hours.
So
We'll see.
I don't know. We'll figure something out. I want to make more. Maybe we'll make like cheese scones or something. I want to make something that's a little bit more
Cheese scone.
Because I am conscious of the fact that we're doing a lot of things with sugar, like quite a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
And that's nice as a treat, but in our diets, I feel like we all eat probably too much sugar.
Ah.
And it would be nice to do something that is a bit more savoury.
Agreed.
So we'll try that. We'll figure something out.
Yes, we will. So thank you very much for joining us.
After 1 week doing Rocky Road, another doing pure sugar, like peppermint creams.
It's fine.
Too much sugar.
Right. But yeah, we'll see him next time.
You just want
for
to say
something
bye to
delightful.
me. You just want to halt the viewer
I don't want to
from
halt the
seeing
viewer.
me. You're like, oh, the camera's not on me.
Well, that's fine. Just look over here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's delightful.
Bye.
Do the bit.
I'm going to put this in an air-sealed container
You're going to put it in your mouth.
that is sometimes air-sealed.
Yes. Toodle pip, viewers. Toodle pip.
Bye-bye.